Hey, hello. All right. Um, you guys see me okay? You can hear everything okay? Put this down. Hey there, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Um, all right. So let's let's just jump right in. Good to see you guys here. Okay, cool, cool. I'm glad this is working out well. Perfect, fantastical. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I can get onto the site. One second. I should have thought about this before I started. All right. Cool. That way I can see. I can see the chat and what you guys are saying. I just want to be able to. Hi everyone. Sorry for the weird startup. I'm just trying to get everything going. Um, let's see here. All right. Live chat. Okay. Cool. All right. That way I can check on the. Let me go in here. I gotta mess with some of the settings on this. So 1 second, guys. Okay. Cool. That way you guys can see all the plugins and stuff like that. All right. So welcome aboard. Excited to have you guys with me. I'm just gonna tinker around with this. I'm still trying to get the live streaming settings all right. So let's go ahead and I don't know this vibe. Let's create something. So you know what I've been like stuff lately. What I've been doing is just kind of just fiddling around with some new patches and let's use load up contact. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's start with let's start with this guy. Some electric sunburst. Do I hear anything? No. That could be a problem too. Okay. So we've got metronome. Probably need to go up an octave higher. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Today. Oh, that's why we have. Don't hate, guys. Don't hate. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. So so let's maybe I'm gonna change the rhythm. Um, what if we took it like that, 148, and see what. back to this guy here. That's cool. And I like that I can just capture what I just did without having to hit the record button. It's a really cool feature. I'll bring this right here, fold so you guys can see that okay. And so usually in my process I'll just kind of fiddle around with the riff, but the heart and core of what I've got going on is man, just if I had had my heart, would it go away? For the moment, so let me actually put that down so I don't forget what's going on. And if I had a ring my home, taking all in, to fool the right feeling night, fool the runaway fool all night, and I feel love. And if I can't lock my door, would you know me? So I'll just do that one more time without the metronome in case I want to I did that just to capture the idea, but now I'll just do this one. If I had a red balloon, if I had a roll, now if I go back alone, now I don't know if you're getting like a delay because you're hearing this mic through all that, and I don't know how this all works out, but here's like the idea. If I had yeah, so it's like really late. So I think it's just because of all the delay stuff here, but that's fine. If I had a red balloon, if I had a roll, now if I go back alone, so let's do some cool stuff. Let me go in here. Let me just see what you guys are up to on the chat. Turn up the mic, dude. Your DAW is a bit louder. Okay. How about now? Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear it now? All right. So let's see. We got that going. Let's use some focusing. So I'll just put that there. All these freaking updates. I'm gonna go into the MIDI mode here, accept, and create a MIDI track and set the output to that MIDI track to audio track where that vocal is, and see if we can. So I'll put that there. Like it's a different kind of chord progression. I'm not gonna follow the chords that the guitar is doing. So let's mess around. Well, let me put this down so I can hear what's going on. So there's a MIDI clip there, and wow, I guess it's just all like the quantizing, the timing's all out of whack because I'm streaming live. I don't really know why it's behaving like this, but here we go. Oh, wait a second. I think I had this on. I gotta take this off. There. This should be a little better. Alright. Sorry guys, I'm roughing this out. So I've got the chat right here. I'm reading the chat. So you guys are saying, pull the mic closer. Can you hear it? Alright. So and now what I'm gonna do is let's go to the vocal synth and dude, I don't know what Let's go into, you know what, let's just add a little bit of this guy here. Can you guys see the plugins okay? I don't know if I had the settings right so that you'll be actually be able to see the plugins. So let's unfold that and put the headphones on. This is all from the dome, yo. No pre-scripted here. Let's do a little bit more here. Don't like this clap here. And since I have all these claps highlighted, actually, I like doing this because if you guys weren't here live, it'd feel like I'd be just talking to myself. I kind of do that sometimes, but I'm glad that you guys are here. I love, yeah. All right, cool. You guys are good. And what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna duplicate this audio that I if I had a red alone. And what I'll do is let's get this here. Let's go and play this together with the vocoder. If I had a red alone. If I had a roll. If I go back alone. Just really quick because I'm in a hurry here. If I had a red alone. And I'll put the gate so that I don't get all that guitar and mic bleed. Oh, so I don't get all the guitar and mic bleed. Sorry about that. Now check this out. Let's do something cool. Let's put a reverb on this a little bit. But let's gate that reverb, right? So let's do something cool here. Let's put a gate, long decay, and then put this back. So let's do now like another yeah, you know what? Why not? And let's put the filter on. LFO to that filter. And then just a little bit of that color. Unity. this in a little bit, right? And then distortion here. Let's go to this guy. I'm actually going to route this LFO to the mix of that distortion. And open that up with some hyperdimension. So then let's play the same chords that we're using. So it's not what it's happening at the same time. How you guys doing here? Now let's see with that. So I'll put that down, see what that. Crazy because the guitar, how are you guys feeling so far? What are you vibing with this so far? Let me check the chat so you guys that synth sounds dope. Thanks for sharing. I really need to learn sound design. I'm doing fine. Cool. Awesome. I'm digging this guitar, the guitar riff. If you guys just joined it. So, and this is fine. Like I just kind of, my process is all about just throwing things that one vocal idea might have been cool, but maybe I'll just leave that there. Taking a breather, and just kind of like, definitely the guitar riff and the chords are really cool. And not sure if this is gonna be the right drum pattern or not, but this is definitely. So now, at this point, so let me just put the addictive keys. I'll just put this there, just something. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I like the progression the guitar's doing, so I'll kind of. So I'm listening to the chords. I'll slow it down and just kind of like think. I'll start murmuring some vocal ideas and melodies. And here's a really good tip too, guys. So we're at 148, right? Like for this guitar riff, because like this synth here is very future bassy type thing, but this like. So let me slow it down. See if. back here. Maybe something will come to me with that. So then back to the piano. So my whole purpose, what I was rambling about earlier, is that the whole purpose of me going back to a piano is I can now just kind of sit with the chord progressions, marinate with it, and then start coming up with like some melody ideas. And so where you gonna find me all alone to say if I had a goal. Something like, if I can do something where it stands strong enough just with that guitar riff alone, and I'm kind of good. I kind of feel like I'm in a good place there. So tell me where to go. If I had it all alone, so tell me where. Okay, so now so I've got something here I want to put down. And all these days come back here unto you. If I had a full while I made a me unto you. So I'll just leave that there and then like see if the going here. It's all about just tweaking and just kind of sitting with stuff. Don't know what happened there. Oh, there we go. So play this guy again. And take the vocal synth off. All these days seems to be off, but what? All these days come back here unto you. And you can also use the vocal synth, not just like we can go back to auto mode and not even use it where I'm having a MIDI device or MIDI track triggering this, but we can just use the polyvox. All these days come back here unto you. If I had a full while I made a me unto. Just sound like all these days come back here unto you. If I had a full while I made a me unto you. Yeah, that sounds like poop. So let's go back to the MIDI one. Let's put the vocoder on, and then what I'll do is I'll just play the new chords on this guy here. Can't even hear that. Let me hear it. Oh, because I got this guy off. There you go. And play this. Wow, it sounds like madness. Let's put this back on, put this up here, and lower this down. And now let me put my metronome on. Okay. These days come back here unto you. If I had a full while I made a me unto you. So there's a lot of like background information because of the bleed from all this, so I'm gonna stop that there. And let's just back to this guy and switch the pattern, go back to the pattern. So as you can see, my flow is like this is why I'm working in session view all the time. Like my idea starts in session view, marinate, sit with it for a little bit, and come up with like the vibe. Let's see. Let's go here with this new. How you guys holding up? Are you there? Everybody there? Okay, so we've got native someone's asking what's the guitar plugin there. That's Native Instruments. So let's see if we can step sequence. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to. I don't know why, but in real time it's just not lining up. So I'm just gonna step sequence this. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we gate that guitar and sidechain it to the drum pattern that I just created. Where am I at? As I'm at kit, something. There you go. So that would kind of be cool for like a breakdown or something. We can just use that gate for later. Get that. So this will just be that straight. Let's just want a straight 8. So here's a verse. Here's my verse idea. So I'm gonna create a whole nother track. Put that over here, and I'm gonna we'll call this Vox Ideas. All right, and then this is every time. Let's do that again because I muted all this. Every time I hold my eyes again. It would help if I was actually tracking this freaking input. There you go. Always have a voice memo on the side. Alright, so I'll keep that there for like, I think it's a good like verse vibe. Bro, this. So yes, I sound like a depressed giraffe, but that's fine. There's no worries about that. Just a little overdrive on the vocal. If I ever lost you here again, if I ever do you on my friend, if I ever lost you here again, you know, it'd be cool. Like, so if we sidechained that, let's go to, I'll use kickstart on the guitar and just duck it every. There you go. So that sidechain now is, that sidechain now adds that nice little, that swell that's going in. If I ever lost you here again, if I ever do you on my friend, you know, the thing is now the hat actually kind of slows it down. So if we had the hi-hat gone and just that actually, that space between just having the kick and the snare, it's so amazing how the little nuances, the little details go a long way. So taking the hi-hat out really just, so now we can have like that separate hit, that tap tap right there. So this, we got second one. Ooh, this is rough today. You're seeing it all in its all in its glory. I'm trying to click it there. Ah! And you know what we'll do is let's create an audio track next to that guitar, and put the input. Let's record the guitar. So under input, instead of external in or anything like that, let's go to contact 5. That's what the track is, track 5, and it's just going to record that. So okay, so now here's the audio version. And it's printed with the kickstart plugin. So what's cool is now, like, with the audio, we can like transposing it. I like. That's cool. Here's another suggestion too. Just pull up another blank MIDI track, drag that audio we just recorded, put it in the and just hit the slice mode. But then you gotta focus, because then you start going down the rabbit hole and you get lost with all these things. So these are just some cool methods that you can use. Like if you find yourself stuck, like I don't know where to go, you can do these things to kind of help like create new tunnels of creativity. But you gotta be balanced, because they can also start leading you astray. They can create, you know, endless rabbit holes, and then you like never get anywhere to begin with. So that's why putting some vocal ideas or just some melody ideas can really help anchor some stuff down. So I'm gonna put this a whole octave higher. Play this along. And to give it more of that like mysterious vibe, we'll just put a reverb directly onto this. and take it off complex, put it on complex pro so that it changes the format. And you know, I really like using this flange. It's one of my favorite flange plugins. It's the Meta Flanger from Waves. And let's crank this up a little bit. Tell me everything. So tell me everything. How you guys feeling? You guys vibing with this? I should delete it. I should probably just delete this whole thing. Everybody says yes. Very true. Very true. I should delete this. I don't know. If I ever turn on it, you don't want it to say no, let it. To say I've got my Alright, so let's go. So what I'm doing now is like I'll keep that idea here. I'll name that idea 1. But what I'm noticing is that because that change is happening just a little too fast, like for the from melody, you know, for like a chorus thing, or I don't know. I'm gonna vibe out and see if I can come up with a. And then switching. See, that gives me more room. That gives me a little bit more room to, it's giving a little bit more room for phrasing, melodic phrasing. So when I start thinking that, now usually I'll have like a writer here with me, or if I'm working with the artist. And at this time, we're like, it's always great having a second opinion on there, and they're like, oh, because they might have like a melody idea or some cool idea that they're forming with them. So that's cool. That's cool. That gives me some space there. So let's take this off. All over the place today. And stop the drums. All about just like keeping the flow going. Are you guys here? I don't know if you guys can see this right here. Let's go back to this guy. we're going somewhere. So let me just put this. All right, so now I've got that space. I don't know why is it starting. Of course, the quantizing. Guys, I apologize about my slacking on the timing stuff. It's, I guess, because of the... So now we can speed this up. This is missing this note here. Get everything lined up. So now we got... Now put the kickstart. There we go. So now I can go back to this guy. If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go my eyes for ways and all the gays, so if I never knew my foray, if I would have been smiling, if I ever had and you know what if I go, but if I ever tell them to see me I control, if I know I know what I did and I don't know, so tell me if I go burn on it, if I know what burn on it, if I know kind of already seeing where I'm going in my head here, so that'll be like idea one, and just kind of start dumping a whole bunch of this. So you see how I'm treating my session view here with this rough idea as just like a playlist to dump a bunch of ideas. And the cool thing is you can, it can be 32 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, whatever there. So let me see, what do you guys, let me get some feedback from you guys. William Williams is saying that's it right there. Do you listen to Indian music? Yeah, I do actually. I have a bunch of... all right, so we'll stay with this one. Let me fix the timing. If I... See how this works. If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go my eyes for ways and no gaze, so if I never knew my... And it's, I'm making no sense, I'm just rambling. If I never love my eyes a day, let's just get it. If I never go my eyes fall ways and all the gaze, so if I never knew my foray. Alright, so I'm just putting that, and I usually would use this the LA2A just to kind of level things out, but the issue is we have a lot of the mic bleed. If I never love my eyes a day, so I can use a random, what the crap is happening onto my life here? I can use a gate right here to just let my vocal. If I never love my eyes a day, right there. Ooh, if I never go my eyes fall. So now we got. If I never love my eyes a day, ooh, if I never go my eyes fall ways and all the gaze, so if I never knew my foray. Let me get that 808. That 808. 808. 808. Oh, snap. All right, there we go.
If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go, my eyes will fall away. Is I know the case. If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go, my eyes will fall away. Is I know the case. So if I never knew my phone ring.
So I'll probably bring that in like halfway through that verse.
If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go, my eyes will fall away. Is I know the case.
And then go to that serum and open this guy up.
If I never love my eyes a day, if I never go, my eyes will fall away. Is I know the case. So if I never knew my phone ring, if I
Forget this. And all right. So I think someone's trying to give me a call. So just grab all these guys and bring them a whole octave down. Those are the chords I'm using. Shift all this over here like that. And let's do a little sound design. So this is a sawtooth. Let's go to about like 8 detune. So we've got the 8th, which is really good. So cool. So I'll put like let's go to the utility plugin, put that there. Hit show automation on that clip and just shut it off right here. I don't want to do the speaker. I want to do utility mute and shut it off right. Well, turn it on actually. Right there. Right there. So use your spacebar. You know, use a spacebar. All right. So, okay. How you guys vibing with this? Let me go back. I'll answer a couple little questions right now. Let me see if I can switch to this here. Okay. How are you guys doing out there? What do you guys think? Is it I don't even know where is all my, how do I figure all this crap out? Where is my streaming thing? All right, any question? I guess I'll just do it from here. Yeah, can you guys see me okay? All right, well, I'm probably just gonna delete this. I haven't even hit saved yet. So yeah, and this is somewhat of my my process. So I'll do this, get situated here, and then as you can see, the session review, bunch of ideas, and we started from one place, ended up here. I kind of got enough material to end up where I'll select a section here and record that in. So once I send it in here, I can now flush out my arrangement and do that. So, what do you think, guys? How much automation do you do in session review? I only do as much as it keeps on the inspiration vibe. I'm not trying to like do crazy swell in filtered automation type stuff. I'm just doing like things like that where I want to shut off the pad every now and then. It's just because I don't want to be doing that with my hand. I'll just write it in really quick in session view. But all other automation, I always do my automation in the arrangement view because I can get a more linear approach as to where the automation is going and how does it make sense in the big picture of things. Yeah. What is a good level to record vocals, Ezra? A good level to record vocals is you want to make sure that you're somewhat around. Let me just, if I could just, I'm going to move this here. You can see it, but I'm trying to get my vocals at least around this -18 section. I'm trying to peak or just the average around this section here, -15, 12. That way I have some good headroom for all the tweaking and compression and all that stuff. So, up to you guys. What should I do? Should I just delete this, keep it, build it out? All right, everybody's saying delete it. All right, so I'll just delete this. All right. No, don't save. Delete. Well, I don't know what just happened. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for joining. I'm trying to find out where this thing's at here. Can you guys see okay? All right. So, I think I actually deleted it by accident. Wasn't by accident. I remember the chords. I can do all this, and I have the voice memo with the notes. Plus, I'm actually going to just keep this live stream up so you guys, I can kind of just retrace my steps. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining. I was really just focused on the quality of the stream. Did it finally go in high HQ or HD? I'm all over the place today. Did it work out for you guys? Because I'm trying to get this up and going. I'm going to be implementing more of these live sessions walkthrough where I'm going to be walking alongside Beat Academy members' sessions and things like that. So sorry, I'm trying to read the chat here. Cool. I'm glad this was helpful, guys. Thank you so much for all this. Yeah. So what I'm planning to do, if you guys haven't, some of you are Beat Academy members, you guys are freaking awesome. But if you're curious as to look, a lot of times the biggest thing that really helped me and changed my life in my music production career was mentorship, was being mentored, or have somebody take me under their wing. So I wanted to provide that same opportunity for anybody who has a passion for creating music, and that's why I created Beat Academy. So if you're interested in that at all, just jump on beatacademy.com. I have a free gift for you. Just put your name and email address. Just put your email address in there, and I'm going to send you some. I'm going to actually just send you some free stuff now that'll help you on your road to creating music. But also, I'm going to give you an opportunity, and that's your opportunity to jump on and become a Beat Academy member. So a lot of great stuff is happening there. And it's not just me, but it's other. We had Jimmy Douglas on last month, and we have Danger Hands, guys, my colleagues and guys that I rub shoulders with on a daily basis. So thank you guys so much for being awesome. Thank you for tuning in. This was really cool. It was fun. I kind of like the challenge of having to do something live, but I hope that even watching the process is an encouraging and inspiring one for you, because then it kind of demystifies a lot of things, but it also might illuminate the possibilities for you to be like, okay, it really does come down to, can I focus on capturing a great melody even with what I've got going on? And so that's just that's the world that I live in. It might work for you, it might not. But I hope this is really encouraging and inspiring. So I'll leave this live stream up for a couple of days, and then we're going to be doing a lot more of these inside the Beat Academy membership, where I'll actually have like projects open from my members, and I'm going to walk through a bunch of things that I'll be doing with that. So yeah, just jump on that and stay tuned. So guys, thank you so much for this, and I'll see you next time.